Assalamualaikum and good evening. The Sarawak government has approved an allocation amounting to 1.96 billion ringgit for the implementations of projects to upgrade water supply facilities in the Kapit division. This initiative aims to further enhance clean water coverage and accessibility in the area. Sarawak Premier Datuk Petinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari Tun Datuk Abang Openg said the federal government has also allocated an additional 300 million ringgit for the same purpose.
Pihak kerajaan pusat juga membantu 300 juta saja. Tapi most is from state fund 1.96, and that will upgrade the water accessibility for the whole of Kapit.
He said this during a press conference after chairing the State Development Coordination Committee meeting SDCCM in Kapit on Thursday. During the meeting, a briefing on the implementation performance of state-funded projects in the Kapit division was delivered by the Ministry of Infrastructure and Port Development, the Ministry of Utility and Telecommunication, the Ministry of Natural Resources and Urban Development, the Ministry of Food, Industry, Commodities and Regional Development, as well as the Upper Rajang Development Agency (URDA).
Kita juga membangunkan beberapa jalan terpenting di sini, including those that connect balik dam, and also to various rumah pajak along River Baloi and River Balik kan, balik. And we have approved 122 juta for settlement at Bahri.
The Premier added that the state government is also developing several key road projects in the division, including an allocation of 122 million ringgit for road projects in Marirai.
We are talking about the next round under the 13th Malaysia Plan. We will continue under the 13th Malaysia Plan. And UDA and the recorder will get certain financial injection for them to continue with the proposed various projects. But more on the next round, more on socio-economic.
Additionally, he said both URDA and RICODA have received a second round of funding amounting to 1.5 billion ringgit under the 13th Malaysian Plan. Meanwhile, the Tunoh area here is set to be developed with a new road network, which is expected to act as a catalyst for settlement and community growth in the region. Datuk Petinggi Abang Zohari said that the implementations of the project has been planned for some time and is now moving towards becoming a reality.
Kita telah melurus membangunkan jalan Tunoh 7 km untuk kita menghubungkan Tunoh, dan juga dapatlah kita membangunkan rumah panjang e-settlement program di Tunoh. Perkara ini sebenarnya lama dah daripada media bukan CJ masing. Jadi hari ini saya telah mengatakan kenapa lama gila. Jadi adalah masalah hari ini dah terberes.
He said this during the Merarau with the community ceremony held at the Kapit Civic Centre on Thursday. Earlier, he officiated the new Upper Rajang Development Agency (URDA) building and attended the symbolic groundbreaking ceremony for Kapit's new hotel. Datuk Petinggi Abang Zohari added that Sarawak has plans to shift towards socio-economic development after the completion of infrastructure development.
The next stage will be socio-economic. Selepas kita membangunkan infra, jalan raya, bekalan elektrik, bekalan air, the next is socio-economic. Bagaimana jalan ini boleh memberikan impak kepada penghidupan masyarakat? Because our next target is kita Sarawak sudah diiktiraf sebagai negeri pendapatan tinggi, high income already 2022. Target kita 2030, tapi kita 7 tahun lebih awal oleh PBU. You know, they recognize, they say that we are already high income, but we have to increase household income.
In another development, the Premier noted that the region continues to gain global recognition, including towards awarding the Order of the Rising Sun, Gold and Silver Star to Sarawak. Sarawak is on track to achieve its target of 12 billion ringgit in tourism receipts by this coming December. Sarawak Premier Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari Tun Dato' Abang Openg said the state's tourism sector has been reforming well, with tourism revenue already nearing 8 billion ringgit so far. He explained that Sarawak is now preparing to upgrade existing infrastructure, including plans for a new airport, as well as developing an offshore port which will also include a gas terminal.
All this basic infrastructure that we are preparing, we expect a lot of investment to come to Sarawak, meaning a lot of hotels have to be required for their business meeting as well as whatever thing they want to do.
He said this during the official launch of Legacy Hill Hotel here on Wednesday. He added that the state government will continue to enhance administrative services and urban facilities under the Kuching South City Council MBKS and Kuching North City Hall GBKU. According to him, the Sarawak government is looking into the possibility of upgrading the roads from Padungan to Main Bazaar into pedestrian-friendly areas.
In other words, it has to be pedestrian-friendly, and if possible, we can change shop there. They have to upgrade also the shop. Have to paint them, better paint and so on, so that people can walk through the street and can become just like Orchard Road.
Also present was Sarawak Deputy Premier Dato' Amar Professor Dr. Sim Kui Hian, Deputy Minister for Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts Dato' Snodan Lawan, Managing Director of Legacy Hill Hotel Roger Tiang, along with other distinguished guests. The Borneo Cultures Museum BCM has made history by securing the top spot in the museum world ranking, based on an online voting poll surpassing even the renowned Louvre Museum in Paris, France. Sarawak Premier Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari Tun Dato' Abang Openg said the original plan for the constructions of BCM was very different from what it has become today. It is now stands among the best museums in the world. He said the initial intention was to develop an interactive museum that would incorporate artificial intelligence, AI, and digital technology.
Dan alhamdulillah sebab dinobatkan sebagai the first in the world global museum. Mudah-mudahan dia menjadi tarikan untuk masyarakat dunia untuk melawat melihat museum.
He was speaking to reporters after officiating the opening ceremony of the Legacy Hill Hotel here on Wednesday. He added that the Sarawak government will also upgrade the Natural History Museum located opposite BCM in an effort to enhance its appeal to international visitors. He explained that the museum will feature evolutionary theories by Darwin and Wallace, as well as the philosophy of Plato, alongside showcasing Sarawak's own philosophy of biodiversity. However, Dato' Patinggi Abang Zohari stressed that the connectivity remains the main challenge in bringing more tourists to Sarawak.
Dan kalau kita ada perhubungan untuk mereka datang ke Sarawak dengan mudah, maka ia akan membolehkan banyaklah pelancong datang. Sebab itu kita tubuhkan MOU untuk menjadi perhubungan di antara kita dengan masyarakat.
He added if travel routes and connections can be simplified to make it easier for tourists to come back to Sarawak, it will certainly open up many new opportunities. Bakun Dam, managed by the Sarawak Energy Berhad SEB, has once again earned recognitions after being named the best dam operator during the International Conference on Dam Safety Management and Engineering ICDSME 2025, which took place at a hotel in Kuching on Wednesday. The prestigious award was presented by Deputy Minister for Energy and Environmental Sustainability Dr. Hazlan Abang Hipni in acknowledgements of SEB's excellence in ensuring the safety, efficiency and reliability of dam operations in the state. In his speech, Dr. Hazlan said the hosting of this international conference is highly significant as it is being held in Sarawak for the very first time, further strengthening the state's position as the leader in green energy development and dam safety management in the Southeast Asian region.
As a vital professional body, guiding our practitioners through continuous training, specialized programs, and the sharing of essential technical know-how. To all the speakers of the conference, your presence here is a gift of knowledge. I fully recognize that the expertise shared at this conference represents the international frontier in dam engineering. You, the delegates, are the pioneers, defining the future of asset reliability, risk mitigation, and structural resilience.
He also stressed the crucial role of professional organizations such as the Malaysian National Committee on Large Dams, MYCOLD, in enhancing industry expertise and capabilities through continuous training, specialized programs, and the sharing of technical knowledge among industry practitioners. In addition to Bakun Dam, Teluk Bahang Dam, managed by Perbadanan Bekalan Air Pulau Pinang Sdn Bhd, received the Best Dam Maintenance Awards, while Cendaroh Dam under TNB Power Generation Sdn Bhd was honored with the Community Dam Safety Awards.
Those who daily dedicate and ensure that their dams serve the people safely and reliably. I was told that the Best Dam Operator Award that will be given out tonight is a recognition to the meticulous attention, technical rigor, and deep professional commitment by the teams who manage these dams day in and day out.
The ICDSME 2025 conference brought together over 300 local and international participants, including dam engineering experts, policymakers, and academics, to discuss best practices, the latest technologies, and safety challenges in the dam management in the era of sustainable energy development. The Sarawak Public Communication Unit UKAS continues to strengthen the people's understanding of the Sarawak government's policies and initiatives in line with the agile leadership of the Sarawak Premiers Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari Tun Datuk Abang Openg since 2017. Deputy Minister in the Sarawak Premier's Department Corporate Affairs, Information and UKAS, Datuk Abdullah Saidol, stated that the Premier expressed concern that the public might not fully know and understand what the government has accomplished and were worried about them being left behind. He stressed that the core role of UKAS is therefore to ensure the people understand the purpose and benefits of every Sarawak government policy and initiative.
Soalannya ialah, sehingga orang Sarawak tu tahu apa di pola kita tu. Bermula daripada 2017, memperkenalkan digital ekonomi, ibu kita orang, kami orang YB pun tangguh macam tahu, tapi sebenarnya dalam hati dapat tak tu kah digital ekonomi dengan start pay, and then after that AI and a lot of things. So it's not you guys only, but kami semua di peringkat kerajaan juga harus bergerak cepat sepantas beliau. And then hydrogen and renewable energy and carbon credit, and then suddenly beli bank lah pula, and then suddenly beli balon, ammonia, and then talking about satellite, and this thing work very fast. Dalam masa 8 tahun beliau menjadi Bapak Premier.
He said this when delivering his speech at the adjournment ceremony of the Information and Clarifications of Current Issues program organised by UKAS at the Tuanku Abdul Halim Muazzam Shah Majma' Hall here on Wednesday. Touching on the program, he explained that this two-way communication approach allows the public to understand the government's efforts more clearly, in addition to receiving accurate, authentic information to ensure that every policy implemented by the government has a positive impact on society. Additionally, UKAS, together with other information agencies, are also responsible for channeling the people's feedback to the government leadership as part of the two-way communication process.
Kami juga soalan-soalan yang telah diajukan tadi, percayalah, antara tugas di UKAS tu, we collected all those questions and concern that you raise, that we bring it above. Pak kata Premier, jangan kita melangkarkan, jangan kita mengurus kerajaan ini, jangan kita mengurus masa depan tanpa mengambil kira suara dan nada keresahan dan kebingungan masyarakat. So it goes both ways.
The ceremony was also attended by the Batu Kitang Assemblyman Dato' Insinyur Loh Kie Chiang and UKAS Director Awang Putra Yusri Awang Rizwan. Earlier in the same event, Dato' Abdullah also had the opportunity to moderate a dialogue session with invited panel members who discussed the topic of the impact of the 2026 federal budget allocation on Sarawak. And that's the English edition with me, Saiful Bahri Muhammad. More news can be found in our official portal ukas.sarawak.gov.my and social media platforms including Facebook and YouTube. Ending the UKAS bulletin with coverage of the official opening ceremony of the Legacy Hill Hotel in Kuching on Wednesday. #Saluran Informasi Rakyat. Have a good night.